So Mimi Foss from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta had conducted a interview. And in this interview, she's talking about the producers of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, I want you to hear just exactly what she says, and this really bothers me, what she had to say, because how many times that people have talked about and complained about Love and Hip Hop, but she's really going to expose why this show is the way it is. Let's roll that clip.
Last interview, because every season we have to go back and talk to the producers, and they're like, so what's going on in your life, X, Y, and Z. And I think the second question I was asked was Ty cheating on me? Was the second question the producers asked in my meeting with the producers. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, am I supposed to be fucked up in a bad place, being cheated on my whole life? Like, at what point am I allowed to grow and be happy and be okay and be good? Why do I have to consistently be cheated on every relationship that I'm in? But that's what they want. And they were like, well, you either find some drama,
no,
or
they just said, go look for some drama so you can get your $150,000 back.
Yeah, you better go find some drama. And I wasn't willing to do that. I wasn't willing to put my relationship in that place, because if you bring BS to the table, you brought BS to your table.
So as you heard, she took $150,000 pay cut because she didn't have drama with her going on. You heard that they wanted her to make up some drama. Oh, this person not cheating and all that. You know what I'm saying? So you talk about Love and Hip Hop, whether Atlanta or whatever, Miami, whatever ones they have. And some people may say, I don't like the representation that it shows on television, especially in regards to black women. But now you see that the white producers, and that's usually what it is, want the black women to have some drama going on, to fight with another black woman, to start a bunch of drama and beef. And they're going to incentivize you by giving you an extra $150,000 or take away the $150,000. That bothers me, because people need to know reality TV isn't reality. That is them scripting people who aren't trained actors and actresses. Understand? So that's literally the producers at Viacom, VH1, telling these women to act a fool on TV, and then have people have this image of black women, and that's the way they are, and look down on black women in Atlanta or wherever else. And Atlanta is a very successful city. I like Atlanta. It's, black people do very well there. But just to hear her say that's what they want. Now, it also came out that Jocelyn had heard this, and Jocelyn Hernandez, you remember now that was some drama with Stevie J, because he was with Mimi at first, and they had their family, and he started fooling with Jocelyn and all that stuff, with that. He ended up going with Jocelyn. They're always fighting together. That was always just kind of funny for television. Watching them two go back and forth at it. Stevie J ended up having a child with Jocelyn Hernandez. They ended up getting the show together. They ended up breaking apart. And Stevie J is with actually Faith Evans now. I mean, as you know that. So since Mimi don't have all that drama anymore with Stevie J and Jocelyn, they get along or whatever. Jocelyn is like, look, you can come be on my show that I have, Jocelyn's Cabaret. Invited her to come over there. So, this is the thing. If we aren't in control of our image, that's what they do. And unfortunately, you got people that's struggling that will take that $150,000 and do whatever they got to do to get it. Lie, cheat, steal, whatever, just to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, right? Because they say, hey, I get on TV, I get my music off the ground and whatever, right? So it's crazy, but we had a feeling that's what they were doing. They were trying to just get the women to act a fool just for television. But at the end of the day, people think that the sisters are like that all the time. And Mimi put it out there that no, we aren't like that. And look what they're trying to do to get people to do that. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation with VH1. Just trying to, they cut this woman's pay, and she took $150,000 pay cut on the show just so she won't make up some drama. That's screwed up.